Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. They need a hug. I don't know where they're going to get it from, but they sure do need one, and you can tell. They need a hug. People out here acting all hardcore and tough, acting like they, about this and that. You need a hug. Maybe things been hard. Maybe, things have gone off track, but they need a hug. I don't know where they're going to get it from, but they need one. Sometimes, things get difficult. People get stressed out. Things don't go the way you want them to go. If anybody knows, the people who have experience know that. As we continue to move forward in our divine inheritance and our wealthy selves and feeling good about ourselves and all these things and looking good and feeling good and smelling good, as we should, because that's what we see for ourselves. There's somebody out there, people who are acting out, people who are unsavory and unruly. They need hugs, man. They need a hug. You don't have to give them one. I wouldn't if I were you. They might stab you in the back, but they need a hug. Put some good energy out there for them, pray for them that they get a hug, because they sure do need one. Giving people all these negative stares and everything, giving people all these negative looks, demonic eyes. They need hugs. I don't know who's going to do it. But I hope that they attract someone that'll give them one, because it won't be me. I'll hug myself. I'd rather hug the block than. Nah, I'm just playing. But don't give them a hug. I wouldn't give them a hug. But they need one. They gotta go find somebody. We all need somebody to love. They need somebody to love them. They need somebody to love them. Somebody to hug all that right out of them. They need a hug, y'all. I wouldn't give them one if I were you, but they need one. They need a hug. They gotta find somebody that's gonna give it to them. Somebody need to hug that person. Somebody needs to hug these people, because the way they acting towards other people is just not right. It's not right. They are missing love out of their life, and we all need love. We all need some type of love in our life. We need that. It's a part of life. There's certain things in life we just need, and sometimes when people are acting a certain way, it shows you what they need. They need that self-love. They need to hug themselves. They need to put a big old hug around themselves. Just wrap their arms around themselves and just think something positive. They don't want to take any instruction from anybody else. You reprove. If you reproach the righteous, they'll thank you for it. You reproach the unrighteous, they'll try to, they'll do something else for it. They will not take that lightly. They will not appreciate that. You're gonna get some angst from them when you try to tell the wicked to not do wicked. When you tell the wicked that it's something that they need to change. When you try to reprove the wicked. None of us are above reprove. In all seriousness, none of us are above reprove. But reproving the wicked, that's something that you're not supposed to do. That's why it says it in the Bible. You're not supposed to reprove the wicked. But when it comes to righteous people, they don't mind somebody telling them that, hey, if it's something that they are actually not doing right, and it's just not your opinion, and it's not, well, I don't think it should, I don't feel that. That's opinion. What you think and what you feel is opinion. If something that someone is actually not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're working towards doing their best, I'm pretty sure they would not mind hearing you explain to them or tell them about themselves or what it is that they're doing. That's love. When somebody tells you, hey, brother, or hey, sister, or hey, friend, hey, mister, excuse me, miss, excuse me, miss, you know, that you need to, that's love right there. That person wants to see you do your best when it's not coming from vanity. Well, I know more than you. You thought you knew that, and I knew that, and you didn't. You need a hug. You need a hug. You really need a hug. I know this, and I know all this, and I know all these things. And what do you know? Who are you to try to tell someone what to do? I'm just put it out there. You don't have to. You don't have to be. You involve yourself with what someone else is doing if you don't want to. You don't want to involve yourself with what someone is doing. Then hey, you don't have to pick that up. You don't have to read that. You don't have to see that. You don't have to agree with that. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to agree with me. No, nobody's asking you to agree with them. Just just leave it. Leave it be. But when people get into their fields, they want to tell you what they like or what they don't like. They want to tell you their opinion. This is this, all that stuff. You need a hug. You need a hug. You need a hug. Ding, 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 ding. You need a hug. You need a hug. But there's some of us who can't hear our conscious call. It's like, some of us out there, they can't hear their conscious call because they just can't hear their conscious call. It's calling out to them, but maybe it's the wrong call. Maybe it's not the right call. Maybe their conscience is calling out to them. It's just not the right call, y'all. Some of us we get the right call. Some of us we don't get the right call. Some of us we get the wrong call. And when some people get the wrong call, they answer the phone. They need a hug. In dire need of a hug. Not sure where they're going to get it from. I'm not sure where they're going to get it from, but yeah, they need a hug. They gotta go. They gotta go to the hug bank or something. They need a hug. They need to create some type of energy bank where people that got too much negative energy in them, they could just go get it warped out of them. You are now positive. Goodbye. They need that. Something. They gotta create something for them folks. But hey, if we wouldn't have so much good brought out, it wouldn't be so much good brought out of other people, and that's why there's a balance. That's why there's good, and that's why there's evil. Evil balances out the good. The good balances out the evil. They bring the best out of us. For real, they help us bring the best out of ourselves. Things that we didn't even know we had. We get closer to God, get closer to good, get closer to bigger and better things for ourselves and in our life. So it's all worth it at the end of the day. It's all for good. They persecute you, rejoice. They persecute you, take it for good. They hate you for Christ's name's sake. Take it as something good. Because you're operating in your Christ mind. You're not thinking the way this world wants you to think. You're not operating the way this world wants you to operate. Don't believe in yourself. Don't think you can do it. Don't think you can go out and make things happen. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you not be a negative, narcissistic type of person. Don't you be somebody that wants to destroy other people. You should want to destroy others. Be one of us. No, I don't want to be. And you don't want to be watching this video. Somebody that needs to destroy somebody else to feel better about themselves, they need a hug. They need a hug. Bad. big old bear hug. Squeeze it right on out of them. Something that they need, and that thing that they need is a hug, y'all. All right, just a little PSA service announcement. They and you can tell that they need one. Just a PSA service announcement, not a nervous announcement, but a service announcement. Okay, no nervous announcements. All right, just service announcements. You can tell that they need one. You can see it in them, and I don't know where they're gonna get it from, but I hope that they find one. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.